Ah, another beautiful morning in Barry's Biome, episode 5. Let's do this. Okay, so that was a really weird intro. I don't know why I decided to do that. I just did. I saw it was turning nighttime. I'm like, you know what? This is gonna be a good idea for an intro. So what am I gonna do in today's episode? Well, I'll tell you exactly what I'm gonna do in today's episode. Number one, this broken ass pickaxe. We're gonna put a silk touch on it. Why? Because we can. Silk touch and breaking too. I can do better than that. Come on. We now have this little guy over here, so what we're going to do, we're going to get Unbreaking 3. Well, we could do that, or we can do this and get Efficiency for Unbreaking 3. That's great and all, but what do I want to do? I want to get Mending. So if we come over here, we have our guys from the last episode, stuck at home. I went and got another one, and they're all changed to the Savannah villagers, which is good, I don't care. But, like, can you let me in, sir? This hole is not meant for 3 villagers, so they do not appreciate the 3rd villager. And I'm trying to... You need to get the hell out of the way. Choose a block. Thank you. And fire aspect. Not what I want. I need mending. Fire aspect. Not what I want. I need to let you realize that there's no workstation and change. Is it no longer the time of day for you to do that? Is that why you're not doing this? I hate villagers so much. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Villagers, how did you become your knockback, your respiration, your fire aspect? None of y'all are locked in. All of y'all are keeping your trades. Son, explain yourself. Now, none of them have trades. You have a trade. What is your trade, sir? You are a quick charge. How about you? You are fire aspect 2. We all saw. Didn't go great. I have the lecterns in my hands and they're all completely idiots. So what I'm going to do now is instead I'm going to focus on my actual goal for today. I didn't replant. I did not replant. My goal for today is to get a villager breeder up and running. Where? No idea. Why? So I can have villagers. How many? As many as I want. Do I know what I'm doing? Not even a little bit. So we're just gonna, I feel like just winging this is the best bet. Have you ever built a working villager breeder? Never. Am I hoping this is gonna work? I hope so. So I'm going to look up a tutorial and follow that and come back with updates. But so this is going to go one of 2 ways. It's either going to go really well and I'm going to have a working villager breeder, or it's going to be the way that's actually probably going to happen, and I'm going to follow the tutorial and then figure out for like 3 days why it's not working. Okay guys, we are back in my testing world as we occasionally show up. This is the villager breeder that Impulse SV came up with. He used the farm from, I think it was Logical Geek Boy, he said, and then I don't remember who he said he came up with the chamber from, but he combined them and made it his own little thing, and now it's an automatic villager breeder. I like this design. I've been told nothing but good reviews. Many YouTubers use it. Rover, in fact, used it in No Mathcraft, and I might have to build one on Mathcraft yet. I haven't decided yet. But I like this design very much. But I think one thing that he mentioned is that when the villager comes over to throw potatoes at the other, like when that farmer throws potatoes at these villagers to get them to trade and stuff, or to get to them to like toss back forth to be willing to breed. Down here, sometimes the potatoes and carrots don't get caught by those villagers, so they would go through the same gap that the children would go through, and end up in this chest. This chest would then collect it, right, and you could take it out. So what I want to do is I want to hook this chest up to an automatic smelter, so every single time that it goes through, it automatically becomes baked potato, and y'all know me and baked potatoes, okay? I got a thing. I really like baked potatoes. They're my favorite food in Minecraft. But that is how I plan on getting an automatic baked potato farm set up in this season. Or set up in this world. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. And I think that's a really good idea because it's 2 farms in 1. And I'm honestly really, really excited to build this. So I already have all the resources I need for the villager breeder aspect. And that's all I need to do in this episode. I will do at some other point, probably off camera. I'll work on adding the actual furnace smeltery and all that. But that's what I want to do. So let's go back into Barry's biome, and let's get everything together. And I'm really glad that I didn't trade with any of those villagers yet, because turns out all these guys need to have a profession. I really want to see if we can get these guys to trade once, because apparently it's like 12 villagers per hour or something like that is what he said. I'm really hoping we would get to see it at least once, but ain't looking like it. Is it the wrong time of the day? I don't know how villagers work. Villagers are weird. So yeah, let's go to Barry's biome, and we'll see if we can get these resources gathered and some things built. So let's do it. Okay, so now we need to get the I want to go over to the spawn village, because over in spawn village there is farms, and on those farms are carrots and potatoes. What do I not have? Carrots and potatoes. I stole them from that village before, and I apparently cooked all of them and ate them, but I never grabbed carrots because I don't need carrots for anything. I want potatoes. Potatoes can be used for food for me. Potatoes can be used for trading stuff for villagers. Potatoes can be used for pigs. Potatoes are so useful. Potatoes fuel the Irish, alright? And it's March. St. Patrick's Day is literally like 5 days away from the time of recording. And in 1 minute, it's going to be like 2 days from, or in 1 minute, it's going to go from 5 days to 4 days. Because, yes, it goes 5 from 2. That's how brain works. That's math. I'm tired. It's 1:59 p.m. I'm much tired. But I'm really excited for this farm, so I just want to like do all of this all right now. But like, I'm going to travel to spawn, get potatoes, bring them back, farm them, get as many potatoes as possible. And while the potatoes are growing, I need to gather a lot of sand, because that lot of sand needs to then be a lot of smelted. And then that lot of smelted, what is it? I need a stack of 32 glass. Alright, I don't think I even have a stack of sand. So I need a lot of sand, which is fine. But I can do that. But it's going to be a pain. I don't know where I'm going, because I don't pay attention to the freaking thing. That was a pretty good rhyme, actually. It's a pretty decent rhyme. I need to get Silk Touch so I can get the freaking bees. I want bees so badly. If I get this farm built up in the next episode, you bet your butt that I want to do bees next episode. I so want to do bees so badly. Oh, I'm doing bees on Minecraft, but I want to do bees on Barry's biome as well. Barry's bee biome. Barry B. Benson. Barry's bee biome. I'm funny, okay? It's called humor. Laugh. I don't sense laughter. Am much doing a hap. Am doing a big hap right now. Am doing much big hap. You will all get replaced. I need this for my... Thank you. I need this. I'm sorry. It's more important to me. I need it for my breeder. I apologize, but it's how it be. Pun. That was an unintended pun. We were just talking about bees and I just made a pea joke. Uh-oh. I thought that was a crash. We're good. Alright, so we're gonna plant a bunch of stuff here. We have carrots now too. We don't need carrots, but we have carrots now too. We have loads of wheat because all I do is farm and I have no life. And so now we have 4 potatoes, 3 bone meal, some beetroot, which I don't care about. Let's do this. Let's travel back, see if we can go the distance to get back to our house, and then I want to get potatoes farming because potatoes are much important. So I'm going to get me another source of food. This way, we're making people and food at the same time. If we could figure out how to do that in the real world, humans would never stop doing it. Like, why would we? 2 things we love the most: food and making other people. That's what we love to do. I'm avoiding so hard. I'm trying so hard to not get demonetized in my phrasing of the words right now. But it's really challenging. All I'm saying is we like to make people. People like making people. And people like making food. So you combine them into one, and it's the most beautiful thing in the world. And that is why this episode is going to be entitled Pure Amazement. Pure Amazement. That is the title of today's episode, is Pure Amazement. Because we made the most beautiful machine. Berries at Biome, Episode 5, Pure Amazement. Okay, so I got all of the resources I need in order to build this thing. And I got potatoes growing right here. So while we build, that can be growing. And I've also flattened out this massive area, not intended for the villager breeder. It was because I wanted dirt. But now that it's here, I mean, why waste an opportunity? So this is where we're going to build our little project, I guess we could say. And I want to run through building it again one more time in my brain hole because I've already forgotten, not gonna lie. Alright, I got this. I'm not gonna be a complete failure this time. I'm gonna remember. Alright, so I'm gonna do right here, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Alright, yes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it's 3. And then it's 7. And then it's 3. Ah! Hole. Okay. And then it's 7. And then it's 3. Just like that, right? And then it's 7. And that should line up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. Glorious. And I'm going. That is just for me marking out. So this is how big the breeder is going to be. This is how big Impulse had it. This is how big I'm gonna have it. This is how it'll be. Okay, so let's just go straight ahead, grab our resources, and we will get to work. Okay, that is what we're all done. Let me put my dirt away, and my sticks too. Also, I made diamond shovel because I broke 2 in between clips. Glorious. Let's get to work, shall we? I think it was like, alright, now my brain's not gonna function. Frick, and also frick spent lyrics. Let's stick it in a doctor quick. Alright, I remember. Okay. So you go to the cobblestone, right? Right? So you're gonna go to the center block. I think it's like here-ish. That's one more. Here, right? Yes. So you're gonna put that there, right? Everyone got that, right? Okay, good. I'm glad we got that. Also, over there, that's where we're gonna do the thing. So we're just gonna mark that over there. I'm gonna come over here and go 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna put this here to mark that there. Okay. So this, okay. Now we're going to take our dirt. We're going to surround this just like this. Okay, because this is going to be our dirt. We are going to fill in this entire thing with dirt, and I'm going to be back with you when I do that. Cal, you can just do a speed thing, because I think that's going to be easier instead of having to do like 50 montage clips. Just do speed things. Still have to find music, but no pictures, so you're welcome. Okay, now we take some water, we put that there, okay, and then we take the composter, we put that there, and then we take glowstone, we put that there, and then done. Okay, that is it. So now we put this here, we put this here, we skip one, we put that there, and we put that there. Glorious. Now we come over here, we put one here, we put one here. Done. We put one here, because we skipped one. Now come over here and do the exact same thing again. Well, glorious. Done. Now we come over here. We put one here, we put one here, and then done. Okay? Come over here, put one here, put one here. Done. And then we're just gonna repeat. I always said I didn't want to build a villager, but it's gonna be too hard. It's really not. It's actually insanely simple. And I'm high-key mad at myself for not just looking up how to do it. Simple and easy. It's so easy. So easy. It's ridiculous. Alright, now we're going to take some blocks here that we have, and we're going to fill in this gap, the gaps that we have, because they are going to be solid blocks. We don't need them, so there's kind of fillers, really. Alright, so now that we did that, we're leaving this open. The side right there here has got to be open, but the rest of them do not. So we're putting that 3 there, this 3 there. I like how I have only an iron axe left. The rest of my tools have been converted. And this one here. Glorious. Now we're going to take this, and we're going to build 2 high wall of glass all the way around this entire breeder. It's really simple stuff, guys. I really hope you're staying with me here, because honestly, if I can understand this, then everyone should be like wow, it's really this easy. This might be a longer episode. I do apologize, but I really no. Oh, it's okay. I finally was okay. Alright, but like the reason for that being is that I really wanted to get this done. Not like get it done, but like I really wanted to do this so badly, and I had to. So that is my bad, and I am sorry, but I'm also not sorry. So you're gonna have to do a deal, and I don't care. So sorry, not sorry. All right, so now we take this, we put this here, 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 and here. Then we're going to do this, and we're going to take glass and go 1, so just like that, okay? And we're going to do it again. Except this time we're gonna screw up and do it like that, okay? Perfect. And we'll take this trapdoor, put that right there, and we're going to break the bottom tool. And immediately throw away this pickaxe before we break it, because we need it still. We're going to sleep, and by the time we sleep, we shall have more stuff to do. This is looking really nice, and I'm really liking it. I'm so happy with all the work that we've done in this world. I'm so proud of myself. And this is only episode 5, guys. I've done episode 5, guys. Restaurant. That was an unintended joke, and I apologize for my actions. And I will aim to be better in the future. So we're going to ignore the fact that there's a huge cave here. We'll just work around it. It's really not that big a deal. Okay, as long as it's lit up and everything, we'll be fine. Alright, so we need, I need, okay, so we need block right here. Well, it's already have it, that's why. Okay. Gracias. Glorious. Now that that's done, we take glass, we go doot 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 doot. Glorious. Now I personally want to grab that Can I have that, please? Oh, not dirt have it. I have it. I need that. Oh, I have it. Okay, good. So we're going to put this right there, right? Okay, good. And then we're going to take this hopper. We're going to put it right into that chest. Okay, glorious. As always. We're going to bring that up. Okay, and then what I want to do is you want to come up here, grab the cobblestone slabs, and place them just like that. This is where the new villagers will end up. Alright, you following? You following still? I'm glad. Good. See how long we can keep that up. Now what I have to do, don't know how, but what I have to do is one by one, take all 3 of these peoples and put one in there, and then put not 1, but 2, I repeat, 2 into here. And this one's going to be the challenge. Because I don't know how I'm doing it yet, but I'll figure it out. So let me do that, and I shall see you guys when I'm done. Okay guys, so I've put the villagers in place. Those guys are in their position. He is in his position. I got the crops in place. Sadly, I didn't grow as many potatoes as I would have liked, so I split them up between him and mine. I do think he started throwing them potatoes, or at least, but I got a little ladder over here so I could check. I did not mean to, it's fine. Did not mean to fall down there. But so when they make love and have a child, the child will end up right in there, and any leftover potatoes that he throws into there, like to them, that doesn't get into them, and will go into the hopper, into that chest. And depending on how often that is, I will use that as another food source. But if it's not going to be very often, then I won't. So far, even in my testing world, I haven't had that happen yet. But in the tutorial, it mentions that it does occasionally happen. So we'll see how often that is, and decide then if it's going to be worth my time or not. But for now, that is all I have time for today. So thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment down below if you enjoyed. And please consider subscribing if you aren't already. Thank you as always to Cal for editing this video. And as always, good boy. See you on the next one.